Welcome to a conversation with a community partner. I'm Stephanie at the Greater Cleveland Aquarium and joined by Cecil and Lizzie from the United Black Fund of Greater Cleveland. Tell us a little bit about the work that United Black Fund does here in the community.
Sure, I'll be happy to. I'll start with our mission, which is basically to acquire, accumulate, and allocate funds to nonprofits to alleviate suffering and poverty and illiteracy. We also want to strengthen the tradition and ethic of giving in the African American community, and empower the African American community through education. We're really proud of our agencies and the work that they have been engaged in over the years. I'll call out a few. We have Strong Hands, which is a Curtis Freed is the executive director there. He actually engages and reconnects families from formerly incarcerated parents, which we want to make certain that the family structure is able to maintain a whole position in the city. But we have another program called Beat the Streets, which is Demetrius Williams. He has a youth wrestling program that he started out of the back of his house in the garage. And now he has wrestlers that go all around the country and have won national titles. Leading Ladies is an after-school program for young ladies that teaches them civic responsibility and engagement through giving back in terms of philanthropic endeavors. And then finally, I'll mention Duffy Liturgical Dance, which is Miss Edna Duffy, who has a summer camp for young ladies. It's almost like a finishing school that teaches them etiquette and performance in the arts and poetry and so forth. So we're really proud of our agencies. One more, I'm excited about it. Jim and Me, they do it's a literary club over in Garden Valley, and just introduces the concept of words and books and storytelling to children in that community. So education, as you can see, is a theme that runs throughout. So we're excited about our agencies, and thank you so much for our continued partnership with you all.
So, how can someone help to support your mission and the work of those agencies?
Well, there's several ways. Our website is www.unitedblackfund.org. We are basically a fund that we acquire those funds and we redistribute them to those various agencies on an annual basis. So you can give. We also welcome volunteerism. We have the notion of last year in 2020 and 2019, we had probably over 200 volunteers throughout the year to help with various programs and things like that. So we just welcome people to come out and support. Even in a virtual environment, we need help. And then also their actual expertise. Some of the agencies that we support are smaller. And so if you, for example, are a web designer, we need technical support for people in web services for our agencies who want to communicate now in this virtual environment. So those are just a few examples on how people can support and actually give back.
Yeah, thank you. Typically, we connect with you every year for a celebration on MLK Day. And Lizzie, typically you are on site here, and some of our guests may recognize you. What has your experience been, and what does the broad sense of the community support mean?
Well, I really enjoy every year participating for the MLK Day. It's very rewarding to me to see the guests come in and they have a sense of what philanthropy is, about giving and learning more about the United Black Fund. So it's always wonderful to see the parents allowing the kids to give their money and find out more about what the United Black Fund is doing. So we are able to reach more communities when you have different people giving and learning more about what the United Black Fund is currently doing. So I really enjoy being there. The staff is always wonderful, and the guests, they really want to find out more about the United Black Fund and what we're doing and how they can impact the community and understand that we are not just funding programs, but we are also providing training that will help the programs that are assisting the community.
Thank you. Yeah, I know we missed you this year. Look
We
forward
missed you all.
So this year has been interesting, and I understand that your reach has broadened and you're sharing your model with other communities. Can you give us some details?
I'll be happy to. We have done virtual training for as far away as Puerto Rico. There were people who were reeling still from Hurricane Maria from a couple years ago, and then COVID hit when there was no infrastructure. So they reached out to Leadership Cleveland, and Leadership Cleveland partnered with us. We converted training materials into Spanish. We worked with FEMA and other agencies, and from a virtual setting, trained nonprofit leaders on how to engage the government and other facilities to receive resources during this time. So we're really proud of that work. Additionally, we're working with a group out of Akron that just saw so many needs. It was just a band of community people that felt like they needed to do something more, and there was no organization. So they took what they call community circles, and they're engaging people throughout the community to come up with the response to problems that may be right at their community level. So we're training them on how to identify best practices from those strategies and distribute funds equitably throughout the community in response to those needs. So we're really excited. You know, we would have never done that. That's the beautiful thing. Like, get in the car, drive to Akron in the middle of the day consistently. Now I meet with them for, I think, 2 to 3 hours every week virtually in 2 different sessions. And we're just trying to make lemonade out of lemons in this environment, and it's working.
Yeah, we've all had to adapt this year.
That's correct.
I know this partnership really has allowed us to then spotlight you as an important organization in the community. We definitely look forward to more opportunities with education for youth and families in our community and helping you. And hopefully our guests will engage with the work that you're doing, and our friends will give to your organization.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate what Lizzie shared, and we're just so grateful to the aquarium and to your leadership. Your staff is amazing. The captain, we love the captain. But like she said, the actual audience is what makes it special for us. And then passing along the notion of philanthropy to the next generation. So we're really proud of our work and partnership, and we hope that it can continue well into the future.
Thank you, Cecil and Lizzie. We look forward to future collaborations, and we're sharing your website and text to give information on the screen now.